There's no complete attachment to those two. Mosquitoes and rodents. I think every year you hear about now we're trying to treat the West Nile virus from occurring. So we larvicide catch basins and any standing pools of water. And you guys are told about not having any kinds of pools of water behind the homes because those are the breeding grounds. Come in, please. For mosquitoes. Process work. And one of the things that helps us is computers. Just like your lives would never be the same without computers, ours wouldn't either. So years ago when I first started in the treatment business, we had to have a clipboard and we went around and we measured temperature, we measured level, we measured pressure, we measured flow. All of the devices that are embedded now and all the sensors around the system give us all that information and help us manage it. Not only do we see it in real time, they also data log it and chart it and plot it. You can get matrices and all these things that you guys need to be better business people, skills like that. So, and then it's a methane gas, remember that? The methane gas is a free fuel that I use to run the boilers. It doesn't cost us a penny to run the boilers. Now at home, you have methane gas in your house. Your cooking gas, your heating gas is methane gas. It's probably from the dinosaur era or the plant life that died during that era. Now what happens is that gas dies in the boilers. Most of the heat from the boilers, 365 days a year, goes to heat the digesters. As I told you, it's just like your stomach. It travels down that thick pipe and it comes in at about 70 feet below the ground. We have a holding tank that goes from -40 to 0, and that's how we store the wastewater just for a few minutes because we have to prime the pumps. Does anybody have a sump pump in their basement that can understand the concept? You see the little flow? If the basement gets flooded in the corner and the pump is in a pit, and all of a sudden it activates the float and turns the pump on. We have to do the same thing. You have to have some water in the pit to make the pump work. The wet well operates as the pit where the water is. So when your waste comes in, it's only a small amount of water, 250,000 gallons, but it allows the pumps to run about 4 or 5 minutes, and then continuously as you guys flush, I get more and more stuff coming in. So the first one is the wet well. The second one is how much main sewage pumps am I, how much flow am I pumping? So the pumps you're going to see have meters on them, and they can tell you how much flow. These are not operational. The one in the middle, you see 100 to 200,000 cubic feet. That's how much methane gas I had stored to be used as fuel, not only for the boiler. It's separated into a dry well and a wet well. The wet well I just described to you, right? It's a holding tank for the wastewater to come in. So if you don't mind, I'm going to stand out here in the rain because I can see you better and you can hear me better. And take a look out. I apologize for the rain, but you can't see much of the Manhattan skyline, but you can imagine what it looks like from up here. Again, you're 140 feet above the grade downstairs, and you're standing on top of one of these.